In Investing 101, Phillip Shaw, certified financial planner with Goldstone Financial Group, is here with tips for setting great financial goals, especially so people have some money left over to invest. What do you suggest?
So there are some great financial goals you can set in the new year, starting with having a savings plan. You know, the new year seems to be a great time for people to get rid of some old habits and pick up some better ones going into the new year. Just seems to be a time of resetting. So, I'd say start with a savings plan. See if you can put away a little bit more every month than maybe what you were before, or even if you're not saving before, to start now, but to start with specific goals in mind. So start with goals like having an emergency fund, contributing to the kids' college fund, setting up your 401k or retirement plan, or even saving for large purchases like a car or a house.
What are your tips for borrowing money?
I would make a strong goal to not borrow money on a credit card in 2024. Credit cards are one of the biggest things that are going to hurt you financially throughout your entire life. They charge almost more interest than anything else. And if you can avoid spending on a credit card, highly, highly recommend. The way I've always thought about it is if I can't immediately afford to pay for it, I shouldn't be putting it on a credit card. That is, of course, with the exception of they're there for emergencies. If something happens and it's completely unavoidable, go ahead and use it, but then make a strong goal to make sure that's getting paid off.
What do you recommend for sticking with resolutions all year long?
To stick to your financial resolutions, the first thing, write it down. Make sure you actually have a written plan of attack of how you're going to go after your financial goals. Second, make sure you have an accountability partner. Having somebody that understands your goals alongside you, whether that's a friend, whether it's a family member, whether that's your financial advisor, have somebody that can keep you accountable to those goals. And then the last one is feel free to reset. If something changes, if it turns out saving that amount of money is too stressful, or even better yet, you get a raise at work, feel free to reset the goal. Always make sure that you're keeping in tune with how this is making you feel personally and how it's affecting your life.
Thanks for your terrific tips.
I hope so. I appreciate it.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.